PR opportunity for us.
Some of us got real problems. I'm fighting to see my son.
Metrowich, yes!
Come on, convict.
We still don't give up.
There's a water supply. You want the people to slow. Damn it. Get the roof this morning. Getting up.
You're gonna love this. This is Craig Metrowich, and we are live, and we're gonna be talking about the new Instagram rich list, and that was just a little intro. And we're gonna see what we can learn from Dwayne Johnson, the Rock. And that was just a quick little video clip intro, and I'll put in the description where I got that intro. Just a shout out, courtesy of always YouTube. So if you're online, I need a love, a like, and a shout out, and then we'll get straight into it as we do a live quick show and talk about the most important thing you want to know about is how to boost your Instagram content and how to take your content onto, I presume, the rich list, right? So, Craig Metrowich, Celebrities1.tv, and we're going to share this morning the Rich List 2020, in which, interesting enough, guess what? Dwayne Johnson was at the top. I thought it would have been Kylie Jenner because she was there last year, so I'm just going to get that list up for you in a second, and we'll run through it. But what I want to do in this quick vlog, inspirational vlog, is share with you how you can learn from The Rock. What can you learn from their branding? What can you learn from their use of hashtags? What can you learn from searches? And what can you learn from sharing content? If you like that idea, then stay online. Send me your comments. I've always got only one rule. This is the good news channel. So everything we share is good news. We're not here to criticize. We're here to be critical and assist each other. And so I hope you're really going to enjoy the next couple of minutes while I'm online. Let's show you quickly what I'm talking about. So we're discussing the rich list, the 2020 rich list, and I'm going to show you that in a moment and share with you who's leading the pack. Okay, and I trust that you'll find it fascinating. Okay, so here we are. Who's leading the pack? Guess what? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Kylie Jenner second, Ronaldo is third. That's the global report. Just a shout out to Hopper. You always got to give credit to whatever content you are using. So go and Google hopperhq.com. Just make sure I get it right for you. That's the content I'm using. So let's quickly skim through this. Just bear with me. I have to take lights off and on while I do this so you can see what's happening clearly. Okay, so what's fascinating is the locations. You can search this by location. So if you want to look at the rich list for Instagram, you go to Hopper, you'll see who's leading the pack. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, which is quite amazing. But what's cool is it got filters. So you can filter for Africa, you can filter for USA, you can filter for different categories, okay, different niches. If you look at the top here, there's celebrities. I've got it on all: beauty, fashion, fitness, food, lifestyle. It's really a great infotainment list without a doubt. What a lot of the youngsters that are following this want to know is how many followers does he have? 187 million. And then, sorry about the flicker, that will happen. $1 million per post. Did you see that? $1 million. Let's go across show. Who's making $1 million per post? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, on the Instagram 2020 list is the leader, and he's making $1 million a post. So what you want to know is what I know as a business performance coach that they are using. Put the lighting back on for you. What are they using, and how can it benefit you? Okay, so let's get into that. I want to talk about the benefits for you and how you can utilize what I've just shared, which is the Instagram rich list, and how can you learn for your business, and how can you take your business online. So my business is called URPOWERFUL.com. Go and check that out. I'm celebrating 16 years this month. In actual fact, the 1st of August is exactly 16 years. And my speciality is inspiring you, energizing you, exciting you when locked down in South Africa. So I'm doing most of the stuff online. So let's go into the first element, hashtags. Have you ever thought about how many hashtags you should use or shouldn't use? The common thinking is less than 30. The common thinking is breaking it into 3 categories. Niche category, in other words, where you're specialized and focused. A middle category, which is generic, where most people would search. And then a large category where you'd have the volume of searches. Okay? And I'll define that as we go along. The next thing is searching. How are you searching on the keyboard? What are your keystrokes? What do you look up all the time? What are the cookies? Okay, that's the things that follow you on the internet. What are they finding out about you all the time? Okay, next point is sharing. What do you share on your social media? What are you sharing on Facebook? What are you sharing on all the platforms? Too often we don't realize that the content we're sharing is being monitored. The content we're sharing leads people away from our business. You hear what I just said? Away from your business site, away from your intended location. And you're doing it probably unintentionally. Let's get back to Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Let's get back to the Instagram top rich list. They don't do anything accidentally, right? Every single piece of their content they've thought of, every hashtag they have thought of before they send anything. Every strapline, if you watch the session I did on PewDiePie, I focused on strapline, thumbnails. I mean, they are super smart in what they do. So if you want to be on an Instagram top, you need to be talented, of course. All these people have got their talents, they've got their niche, they've got their uniqueness. So that I really respect of all of them. They also work very, very, very hard. You hear what I said? They work very hard. They produce massive amount of content. Some of them do it individually, and some have a team of people producing the content. And they are very, very charismatic, and they are, without a doubt, authentic in what they do. So if you just joined, what are we talking about? The Hopper Instagram rich list. Guess what? The Rock is on top at the moment. Let me show you that if you've just joined. I see Tariq's back online. Hang on a second. Okay, Tariq, thanks a lot. I need a love if the signal is good, if the lighting is good, if the sound's good. I am functioning between monitors and lighting. So here's the rich list. I think maybe for interest, let's just scroll down and see who's done what. So Dwayne Johnson, right. There we go. Kyle Jenner, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kim Kardashian's still up there. Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber up there, well, and Taylor Swift, and so on. And let's just scroll down. Nicki Minaj, Kendall Jenner, 14. Chloe's there. Miley Cyrus. It's really a fascinating list to go through, right? I'll just scroll down a little bit faster so you can see how far down it goes. Okay. And if you've just joined, this is Celebrities1.tv. Craig Metrowich, the Good News Channel, talking about the Instagram Rich List 2020. And I've been focusing on who's leading right now, and that is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And he's dominating with 187 million followers. And he gets paid $1 million per post. And I wanted to bring that back to you. How does that benefit you and your business? Let's go back to lighting here. Get me and bear with me. You're going to love this. Right, so let's share some of the content on that. Hashtags. If you've got a business, and all my vlogs are going to be good news, inspire you, and tie it back to how you can use this stuff in the practical world. How can you influence one client? How can you influence one person to follow you? How can you influence one person to follow you that could influence billions of people, right? Not how can you be the next Dwayne Johnson. That's not what I'm here to do. Okay, I'm 55 years young. I just want to share pearls of wisdom. So hashtags. Don't ever put hashtags in any of your business content that is not appropriate to your business. It sounds like obvious, but I see so many people putting on things to do with, let's say, like masks, COVID, health things, but they're not even in those businesses. Sure, the intentions are good. They want to share some, what they see is newsworthy stuff. Fair enough, I get that. But all those tags stay with you in perpetuity. Everything you're posting right now to do with the lockdown, the crisis, it stays on the internet forever. So if you're posting every day stuff not linked directly to your business, what is happening is you are ranking your business lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. If you're sharing your Facebook for personal and business, you're ranking your business opportunities lower and lower and lower and lower each time. Hashtags. Go and do homework. Go and research on Google, YouTube, how vital it is to understand hashtags. The next thing I wanted to focus on is searches and searching. When you're searching for content across the whole of social media, be aware that they always ask you about cookies, enable cookies. In other words, everything is tracked and traced on social media. You should know that. So many people think that their content is private. No, it's private. Only my friends can see it. And that is so far from the truth. Go and look up what is private and what isn't. Have you ever read the terms and conditions of any of the apps that you've signed up for? If you read the terms and conditions, you'll realize they're going to access your gallery, access your voice, access your strokes on the actual screen. They're going to access, and you've allowed that. Why am I telling you that? Is because, once again, think about everything you're searching for and how's it linked to you, your brand, and your business, right? In other words, don't be blasé about it, because if you want to be like Dwayne Johnson and be #1 Instagrammer, every single vlog, every single piece of content, all of these top performers have thought through, and if they're not doing it themselves, they've got a production team that is thinking about the content. Right, for those just coming online, Craig Metrowich, celebrities1.tv, good news channel, talking about the Instagram rich list and how you can apply this for your business. Final point, sharing content. Your business has zero benefit for you if you share political content, unless you are really an activist. Your business has zero benefit from you sharing religious content, unless you are a very religious person and it's part of your makeup and it's part of your business ethos. Your business has zero benefit from you sharing content that is not related to your core business. And I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, all of social media. Okay? You don't own the platforms. You do not own the data. You do not own the searching. You do not own the keystrokes. You do not own the data. A lot of people don't get that. In actual fact, the reason why you think it's free, it's not for free. It all is at a cost. It's at the cost of the use of your data. So take that very seriously. All searches you are doing are being traced and monitored. So get that to your business. If you're searching right now things to do with, let's keep it to medical, but you're not in the medical business, you will get lots of adverts to do with medical. All your searching pops up adverts. Okay, I see Winston is online. Thank you, Winston. Shout out to you. Craig Metrowich, celebrities1.tv, good news channel, talking about the Hopper Rich List on Instagram. And who is leading the pack? It's Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. 187,300,000 followers. And he makes $1,015,000 per post. And I'm trying to bring this to business. So sharing the content you share in your social media can take customers and clients away from your business. And as I said, you're probably doing it unintentionally. So let's get to the wrap up. The wrap up is, let's look at that list one more time. You ready? Let's share that content. All right, so we're looking at the rich list. It's the Hopper rich list, courtesy of them. Very important when you use other people's content. You do a recognition of the content source. Don't forget that, very important. Just taking that backlight off. And this is the rich list. There is the actual link. You can see on the top. Go and check it out. It's fascinating. Leading the pack, as I said, is Dwayne Johnson. And if you watch the rest of this live Instagram, you will see I've actually spoken about how you can use what they use as professionals to grow your Instagram presence, but most importantly, to bring it back to your business. So if you've just joined, I'm going to wrap up now. You can watch the start of this to get the rest of the content. And congratulations to The Rock. Let's see if I can get that in. It's going to flick if I go too close. Leading the pack on the rich list in the celebrity category and overall, 187,300,000. And he earns every penny, believe me, sitting at $1 million per post. Right. Thank you for joining me. This is Craig Metrowich. Share the good news. Hope to see you on the rich list. Make it happen.